The House That Remembered Tomorrow. English Story Level 5. On the outskirts of the town of Redmer stood a strange house that seemed to shift slightly every morning, as if pieces of it had been rearranged during the night. People avoided it, claiming it was cursed, but Ellen Marrow didn't believe in curses. She believed in mysteries, and the house was the greatest mystery she had ever encountered. Ellen was a researcher of temporal anomalies, phenomena where time behaved unnaturally. When she arrived at Redmer, she noticed the house's windows were never in the same place 2 days in a row. Roof tiles changed color, doors relocated, and even the garden plants grew in patterns that defied ordinary logic. The house was alive in a way no building should be. Determined to understand the anomaly, Ellen approached the front door, which was unusually warm. When she touched it, a sudden rush of images flashed through her mind, visions not of the past, but of the future. She saw events that hadn't happened yet. Children playing in the yard, a storm that had not arrived, and a man she had never met opening the door for her. Her head spun as the visions faded. The door creaked open by itself, inviting her inside. The interior was ordinary at first glance, with wooden floors and simple furniture, but every object hummed with a faint vibration. It was as though the house was whispering to her. Ellen explored each room carefully. In the kitchen, she found a teapot warm to the touch, although it had clearly not been used. In the living room, a book lay open to a page describing an event dated 1 week ahead. The house wasn't remembering the past, it was remembering tomorrow. The deeper she went, the stronger the sensations became. She realized the house wasn't just predicting the future, it was experiencing it before it happened. And something was wrong, terribly wrong. The visions it shared grew darker. Cracked walls, shattered windows, and a bright flash that consumed everything. Ellen raced to the basement, guided by instinct and the house's urgent vibrations. There she found a machine half buried beneath dust and wires. It pulsed with unstable energy. She recognized it instantly. A temporal core, an experimental device that manipulated time. Someone had built it here decades ago and lost control of it. The core was malfunctioning. It was pulling fragments of the future into the present, destabilizing the house and threatening to tear it out of time entirely. Ellen knew she had minutes before the flash she had seen the temporal collapse occurred. Using her tools, she rewired the core, grounding its energy and slowing the unstable flow. The house groaned like a living creature in pain. She pushed harder, her hands trembling as the device sparked, but finally the core dimmed, and the vibrations faded. The house fell quiet. When Ellen stepped outside, the structure looked whole for the first time. Its windows stayed in place, its roof no longer shifting. The future no longer bled into the present. Grateful for her help, the townspeople invited Ellen to stay, but she chose to continue her travels. As she walked away, she glanced back at the house. A single window shone with warm light, as if saying thank you quietly, from tomorrow.